Like the video and subscribe right now, and this doggo will let you ride him to battle. So I told my boyfriend I was having my period, and he said again, "You know what, you're right, I'm going to cancel that monthly subscription." Women. Blue hair does not make you attractive or give you attention in any positive way. Natural hair is the way to go. Sincerely, all men. Exactly. I've no idea how a woman thinks a rainbow hair color is attractive to men. Example, a previously very Shreksy 20-something woman I know spent a few $100 in a high-end salon to look like this, thinking it was hot. Many women don't understand male Shrekshire attraction. I repeat this again. Wearing ankle chain is the sign of lesbian or prostitute. If you were revamping the human body and were to give boobs an actual useful function instead of just Shrek's appeal, what would you have them do? It's 9 AM here, and I'm starting the day knowing I can hardly hear something dumber than this today. I don't know, maybe something crazy, like feeding our babies? 1870. Matt, my wife, whom had 4 babies and 0 orgasms this year, and is not allowed to vote, cries a lot. Doctor, obviously she is insane. You know a woman needs to orgasm in order to have babies, right? Oh boy, do I have news for you. Bet you're a female. Where'd you get that impression from? Calling your dad an asshole? Still don't get where that implies. That I'm a girl though. According to my knowledge, females insult their parents more often than males. Not exactly sure where you got that either. I'ma just leave this here. Homosexual females can't physiologically have Shreks with each other though. Bruh, what? You heard me. Lesbians can't have Shreks. They have exaggerated foreplay. If you think Shreks equals penetration, then I'm so sorry for your partners. If you think Shreks isn't penetration, then I feel sorry for you. You must have a big delusion. A woman offering you her scented lotion is a subconscious mating strategy to signal to other women you've been claimed. How to train your girlfriend. Here you can see a vicious creature found in the wild called girlfriend, but you can easily calm it down with a chicken nugget. See. A guy give up. Bye. You don't like X. No, I don't. Could you not tell? Really? Yup. How old are you? None of ya business, duck off. I have 8 inches. I don't care, leave me alone. Really? Yes, really, were you born backwards? Did you know? The average woman has had Shreks with over 1,000 different men before she reaches the age of 30. Asian/Eastern European girls. You think I'm pretty, Anon? I guess so. You're such a gentleman. Western girls. I'm a bad bitch, and you know it. $50 for feet pics. If she wears a backpack instead of a purse, then she's gay. My water broke. Put makeup and go. Get to the hospital now. I love you. I love you. You are a bitch. I love you. I love you. I love you. Bitch. Theory confirmed. No matter how many times you say I love you to woman, she will always see the bad things. People who catcall. Why? Deep down, girl, love it. Some just don't want to admit it because they don't get catcalled. Bro. My brother came home drunk, and he was telling me about his girlfriend, and he said he pulls out, and I told him his girlfriend can still get pregnant, and he said no, she puts a tampon in, and calls it become tampon. If she use these, she a hoe. If she use these, she a wife. I've actually played Bad Company, I think anyway. All those types of games morph into one for me if I'm honest. But you still buy every Lego game because it's different from the last one. Hey, that's different. Can I ask you something? Yeah. Why don't you want to be more than friends? I'd just like a reason so maybe I could improve myself for the next girl. It's not about improvement. It's about meeting someone who likes you. So nothing I do would make me good enough for you. I don't want you to do anything. I don't expect you to. I want to know where I can get better. It depends on the person. Some girls want a guy with short hair, but then if you get a haircut you're less attractive to the girls who like long hair. What I'm trying to say is we aren't a hive mind. We aren't the Borg with a long list of things we like and don't like. It depends on the individual. The best version of you is just you right now for the right person. And some girls will never find you attractive, but that's okay. Like you. Don't make it about me. How would you change me to be your perfect guy? I don't have a perfect guy. Stop dodging questions. I don't have a perfect guy. Do I need to repeat myself again? Unless you want me to list generic things like kind, not an aggressive asshole. You think I'm aggressive. Basically, well, you do have punch holes in your door. A lot of guys do. So was this helpful for you? So tell me why you don't wanna go on a date. Not even one, then decide after. Because when I look at you, I don't feel anything. I don't find your personality attractive in any way, not even a little. You don't do anything for me physically either. Not only that, you are the type of guy I'm afraid to say no to. All these things add up to someone I wouldn't not want a romantic with in any sort of way. I'm not being harsh, I'm being as honest as I can for you. I'm not gonna change just for you. Oh my god, it's like teaching a monkey mathematics. I don't want you to. I can find someone better. Good, I want you to. Last chance before I go. Goodbye and good luck. Slut. You mean you are a lesbian? Yes. Let me see your ass, if that is true. What the actual duck, dude? Just want to see, and I'll believe you, okay? Why does that prove anything? And why do I have to prove anything to you? You see, lesbians don't ask questions like this. They just do it for you to know that they are real, okay? You are not one. Stop acting strange. Who engineering? Someone's gotta fix the world. You're too pretty to be saving the world. Ha, wrong. PS for future reference, never tell a girl she's too pretty to save the world. They like it. You're just weird. Again, wrong. Belgian man discovers wife of 19 years was born a man. Man said wife was beautiful and feminine. Didn't suspect anything in 2 decades of marriage. Says he understands now why she wasn't good at ironing. They have pillow fights in their underwear. That's not how girls work. Woman in my office is going through a breakup and the work guys chat was trying to think of something nice to do for her, and one of the guys very sincerely said women like mac and cheese. Right, maybe we can do something with that. He's right though. This is the only version of boys will be boys that I'll accept. The only way to reverse this problem is to take women's rights away, to control her body and to take away safety nets. Oh, you said the quiet part out loud. Yes, women are children you can have legal Shreks with. A woman's brain doesn't have the mental capacity to understand cause and effect. Like children, they behave when a male authority figure is in charge. How is any of that wrong? Thank you for letting everyone on here know you can't make a woman come LMAO. Bitches be doing this to themselves and wonder why men can't make them orgasm. That pussy dead. Ladies, if you want a cute fuzzy animal to love and look after, like a puppy or a kitten, you want a baby, stop lying to yourself. It's okay, and it's natural. Very few women actually want real dogs that you train and discipline properly and weigh more than 50 pounds. You must not hang around women very often. The average female has Shreks with 1 to 3 completely new men per week. You think she gives a duck what anyone thinks when she gets but naked with strangers 3 times a week. A wild incel appears. I mean, it's not as awkward as the Gino. Why is that, haha? What's the difference? You don't have a metal contraption shoved up your vagina and people shoving things up there for tests and shit. That's what I was expecting, but didn't know for sure. Yeah, happens yearly. Yeah, that can get awkward, especially if they hit a spot that makes you awkwardly moan once LMAO. That doesn't happen. Like ever, it's not comfortable. Men cheat because women rarely ever in the mood for Shreks. So who are they cheating with? Someone just asked me for a source on women have vivid internal lives that do not rely on men. Buddy, if you need an academic source for that, that's your problem right there. Source, women are human beings. Women, we are people. Men, source. Don't worry about your illness, Mr. President. We've assembled our top female scientists for a diagnosis. Sir, according to our analysis, You're a Sagittarius. What about boy like me? Lol, my dude, I basically just told you I like girls. You can't say that if never tried boys. That's like saying you can't say you're straight if you haven't tried the same gender. However, it's different with boys plus girls are bi usually. Hey, if you're a man, I'm gonna need you to never approach a woman who's alone at night time. Don't care what your intention is. Unless it's an emergency, don't. You probably have no idea what the jolt of cold terror and or the gnawing dread feels like in these situations. Thanks. Unless he's good looking, well dressed, well spoken, and driving something expensive, right? No, you ducking idiot. If she breaks up with you and dyes her hair, she's taking at least 4 dicks this month. I never understood how people, especially women, just refuse or don't want to have Shreks. They somehow believe that Shreks is unnatural. It's like saying you don't want food to go into your mouth and that the act of chewing is too much to bear or something. She literally can lay on her back, use some lubricant, and go to sleep. There's nothing more to be done there, literally, and the guy will last all of 3 to 5 minutes with a condom on. No difference from using a dildo, a hard object going into a hole that it's meant to go into. Women can have zero attachment, barely even feel their small dick, and then go right back to watching a movie and eating some popcorn. Like how are y'all pretending like a natural lubricated hole where a penis is supposed to go equals such a torturous act? It's no different than drinking a glass of water, even if you're not really thirsty at all. It won't kill you. Dyed her hair red. You know what that means. She's looking for a mate. No bro. She likes red hair. She's depressed. She's going through a bad breakup. You got all that from red hair? And or she's suffering from emotional trauma. Yeah, don't you know anything about women? Bitch, if you're dressed half naked in public, don't get mad when I touch your body without your consent, cause I believe that's what you want. You'll be rapists in plain sight. Husband, my wife had kids and needs to be tightened up down there. One of my friends works in labor and delivery and she says she hears that about every other delivery. Men always think of themselves. Nancy, if she already ripped and needed stitches, why not add the daddy stitch? One might say that if you're already getting stitches, it would be selfish on your part not to get the extra stitch or two. What kind of girl would be comfortable lying down half naked in public for 2 hours while some fat dude with a dirty beard jams a sharp needle into her skin? Answer: the kind of girl who takes sharp objects in her vagina as a hobby. Girls with tattoos and or piercings, aside from earrings, are slags who fall in and out of guys' beds at a moment's notice. If you're unfortunate enough to commit to a girl with ink on her body or metal in her face, she'll cheat on you at the drop of a hat. Tattoos and piercings are the mark of the whore, which is why in more traditional countries like the Philippines, only hookers have them. Boobs equals no ass. Ass equals no boobs. Ass plus boobs equals ugly face. No ass plus no boobs equals pretty face. Ass plus boobs plus pretty face equals no brain. A lot of girls get pregnant on purpose to gain hips and breasts then abort. I used to think it was a joke until many girls came on the timeline talking about how they started using abortions as a contraceptive because it makes them bigger. So sick. I'm 6'7". I got 4 felonies, 6 kids, 8 baby mamas and my credit score 372. Huh, you said 6'7"? Do you have a lot of male friends? I have some. I keep more women around me. My friends are like 70% female and 30% male. Why do you ask? Because I have to be the only alpha to be with me like that. You can't have male friends. Oh okay, then we won't work. Good luck. You're gonna miss out on a lot of men because of that. No man's gonna put up with women with male friends. You have to learn how to let them go. Get some help. Is it okay for a 12-year-old to use tampons? Truck driver slash YouTuber husband, 2000 present. No pads. I'm a first time dad. My daughter is not even at that age. And pads. Tampons are really for when they are in their later teens and after a large penis has punctured the hem and they now need a cork for the leak instead of a pad for the drip. I've kinda heard that women with bigger breasts tend to be more attracted to men and women with smaller breasts tend to be attracted to other women. It's obviously not 100% accurate or anything. When a pregnant woman cheats and has sex with a man that her biology registers as a better mate, her baby will miscarriage. This is the reality of nature that nobody tells you. Most American women have no hobbies and their interests are limited to dating, social media and treating animals like human children. I'd love for someone to tell me I'm wrong. Of course there are outliers, but in my 25 years on this planet this seems to be the case 99% of the time. Every woman I meet primarily spends all of their time on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, etc. And if they are not doing that, they are binge watching Netflix or gossiping, or doing all three at once. Why the duck is a 13-year-old using a tampon? Because she had her period at a beach party? Yeah, but if she's a virgin she really shouldn't be using a tampon, unless you're trying to pop your own cherry. What? Having sex without being pregnant is lying to your own uterus because of pleasure. It thinks you becoming a mom, but you lied. A woman who had more than 3 times of sex in her entire life is mentally ill. Look at what animals do. Females will say you're enough, but then pull out a vibrator in the middle of sex. Thanks for pretty much insulting our abilities to satisfy you, lol. Anyone else notice that white girls are kind of gross and used up even if they're virgins? Don't get me wrong. I think white women have better looking faces, but there's something about white women that just seems like they can never be clean. I just noticed the last couple months, when I think of an Asian girl's ass it makes me think it's freshly packed from a factory, straight out of a plastic bag, and never been touched. Absolutely sterile. Even if it was dirty it would be cleaned easily. When I think of white girls it feels like they could never be clean. Like even if they took a shower their ass would be gross. Like their meat rots easier. Something wrong with their skin, like they just create more bacteria. Anyone else notice this? You're delusional and mentally ill. Can someone please enlighten me to what other purpose boobs serve other than being used as a gentleman's sexual pleasure? One of my 6 boyfriends is talking with other girl. I will never trust men again. Girls' logic. 7th graders make tampon cookies for principal after he refused to put tampons in the bathrooms. Don't need to be wear them yet anyway. Go to health class and learn up on the female body before you start wanting to be grown. My uncle is explaining to me, a final year genetic engineering student, that preferring a boy child is not sexist because boys carry the most important genetic components of the family line and a girl's genetic code changes when she is married off to another family. I'm in awe. Love to drink it? No. Why? There is milk in your boob. No there is not. Do you check it? I think there is, make sure. No there is not. Only pregnant women have milk. No. If you get horny, milk comes. $500 says every single one of these muscle girls has been viciously raped at least once in their life, but instead of seeking therapy, went the complete opposite direction and obsessively took to weightlifting, and most likely steroids, in an hilarious and vain proclamation that, no man shall ever rape me again. Found the insult. If my baby girl is breastfed, will her odds of being lesbian increase? How do I make it stop? My wife and I just had a girl. Our first was a boy. He is now 3 years old and he was breastfed. I had no problem with the breastfeeding. Now with the baby girl I figured she would be breastfed too. I had no problems with that until I saw her being breastfed. It's been about 2 weeks and I can't get rid of this feeling that she's going to turn out to be lesbian. She really attacks my wife's boobs more than my boy when he was a baby. It just doesn't seem right and I can't help but wonder if this is how lesbians are made. I fear she will be lesbian if she isn't bottle fed. Does anyone have any advice or experience here? Is this an act of lesbianism? Should I stay pissed at my wife for what she's doing to my child? The arguing is getting intense. I hate the idea of someone's being forced in my baby girl's face. Featured comment. The elusive Speeve. No one. Absolutely no one. me when I see the acronym for North America.